Well, I'll start off. I think it's much too early to be making any decisions about fall. I don't think we know enough. I don't think we know where we're going to be. I don't think we know how many tests that we will have. But what I think we do know is that whether it's a business, whether it is a college, whether it is K through 12, whenever they do open again, it's going to be different. And I think that's the thing that I want to get across to people based on everything that I know. And this is the hardest thing for me to accept. And so I suspect it's hard for other people to accept. But until there is a vaccine, this monster, as I've referred to it, is going to be lurking around us. And so when we start businesses back up, when we start schools back up, when we start colleges back up, it's going to be different. And what everybody needs to be thinking about, and this is to every business out there that is chomping at the bit to reopen, it's to every university, every college, every superintendent. You need to be thinking, how am I going to open? What am I going to do every single day to keep my employees safe, my customers safe, my students safe, my faculty safe, my teachers safe? And we're going to work with you on that. But that's something that you should be thinking about right now. Because the when is one question, but how is the bigger question. Because you're going to open up with a situation that is not ideal, that is far, far from ideal. Coronavirus is still, as far as we can tell, still going to be very much here. It's still going to be, for some people who get it, deadly. You know, it is odd that, you know, we look at, for the last week, and we think there's good news, and it is good news in the sense that the hospital admissions are sort of flat. Up until today, the deaths had been not going up much. But the truth is, we lost 50 people in the last 24 hours. You know, 50 of our citizens died. So this is a very, very dangerous situation. I still have people who send me emails who say this is like the flu. I wish it was. It's not. And so as we all work on this, and we're working on it every day, businesses working on it every day, but the real question is, what are you going to do different? What are we going to do different? Dr. Acton talked about the mask. You know, businesses are going to be having their employees wear these. It's going to be different. You know, I can't imagine a business that's going to open up without employees all wearing one of these. Many, many other changes. I talked to someone I know, eastern part of the state of Ohio, late yesterday afternoon. I hadn't talked to him for a while. I called him up, see how he's doing, how's his business. His is an essential business. It's a manufacturing company. And he told me, I said, well, how you doing? And he went through and told me every safety precaution that they had taken. It was quite expansive. I was kind of blown away by all that he had done. And so it's that type of drilling down and trying to be as safe as we can that everyone is going to have to do. Whatever your business is, you're going to have to figure that out. And so, long answer, and I apologize for the long answer, but that's what universities are going to have to think about whenever they open. That's what K through 12 is going to have to think about. You know, how do you do that? And these are difficult questions. They're not easy.
Thank you.